who do you think is the biggest troll in your team? Hi, everyone. Welcome to the second season of the Aeos podcast. Today, we have with us one of the top Indonesian teams. Actually, the top Indonesian team. They recently won the Indonesian Open, I think. And yeah, we have two representatives from the team. We have Eeyore, who's the Central Area Pokemon player, as well as Xenos Karas, the manager. Hi.
Hello,
Hi.
hello.
All
Glad to be
right.
here.
Nice. All right. So, okay, maybe you guys can go through one by one, like maybe introduce yourself and your team as well. How did you guys kind of form and what brought you guys to unite? Maybe Eo, you can go first.
Okay, hello everyone. I'm Eeyore. Currently playing middle for Rise. I mean, if you ask me how Rise was founded, I'm actually the most junior member of Rise, so you'd have to ask like Zell and Zoe for that. But unfortunately, they are not here today. But personally, how I started with Unite is actually just purely coincidence because Pokemon Unite was released like one day after my birthday. So if I'm not mistaken, global
Oh.
release was 26th of July, 2021. And at that time, I had a Switch lying around, and my little brother asked me, "Hey, do you know there's a MOBA for Pokemon?" And I was just like, "Sure, let's give it a try." And 13 or 14 months later, now I'm here. I guess that's
Nice.
my story. Yeah.
All right. How about you, Xenos?
So when I first started playing, some of my friends were already playing in the Switch, and I was asked by them to play like, oh, you like MOBAs, right? So let's play together. But before that, I
Ah.
actually know the MOBA from one of our community members. This community member, shout out to Leodite, because she has a presentation about Unite, and I was like, oh, this is so much fun. I think it's good to
Hmm.
try for how I play. And how I ended up in Rise is actually uh because after the ACL, my I was planning to retire anyways. But then
Oh.
you told me that Rise I think Rise needs a manager and you might be a good fit for that. So you're and the team discuss whether they need a manager or not, and then they call me, and then now I'm the manager of Rise.
Okay, that's
I guess
pretty
one point
cool.
to add is that me and Sinos used to be in Revengers together, so I've known him for quite a while.
In
And
what together?
Revengers, we were in Revengers together.
What
It's
is
our previous
different?
team.
Oh, so, yeah, it's our previous team with
Oh, the previous team.
Bongosi, Lanaya, and Dragots. Yeah.
Right.
So I've known him for quite a while, and he also made like a sudden team for the ACL Indo, and they managed to be in top eight. So yeah, a lot of good things in Senos that I saw would be a great fit for our manager as well. So yeah.
Oh, so cute.
Hey, don't call us cute. What the hell? We are
No, what the
esport
heck?
athletes. Don't call us
Okay,
cute.
okay. Not cute, but really professional and like
Very cool. Very
very
cool.
nice
Yeah.
story behind it. Um, but okay, but before that, before you guys even started playing Unite, was there like a game that you guys were playing, or did you guys just decide to kind of play Unite because it was like Pokemon or something like that?
Okay, I guess I'll go first. I started playing Dota 1 in 2005.
Dota.
So it's been 17 years of MOBA for me. And
Wow.
yeah, from Dota 1, continue to League of Legends, Dota 2, and then Mobile Legends, and then AOV, on MyoG Arena. So all those mobile MOBAs as well. So yeah, it's been a hobby of mine since I was quite young, and yeah, I guess that's also how I got quite good at the game quite quickly
Mm,
as well. Yeah.
I
Oh yeah,
see.
as for me, I actually played Mobile Legends for a while. I'm not that like into I'm not that like crazy good at Mobile Legends, but I think I reached Glory 700, and then
Oh.
I think like it's fun to play mobile. Let's try on this mobile. Let's try make it serious. And then somebody invites me for competitive. But before Mobile Legends, I also played Dota. I think it's similar lah, around 2000. Oh, it's 2005, right? I'm 2000. 2009, I believe, 2008 or 2009. But then when I was still a kid, I played for fun.
I
Don't
see.
know. I picked Venomancer mid.
Oh, Venomancer. I used to
Venomancer
play
mid.
that a little bit in Dota 2 as well. Now it's kind of not that great, but with the recent patch. But yeah. Okay. Anyway,
Yeah.
would you guys want to introduce a bit of your other team members who are not here with us today? Like
Yeah.
maybe what their role, that maybe their name, their role, and also what they usually play in the game.
Yeah, I guess we can give a brief explanation about Rice lineup. So, in the top lane, we have Necro as our core in the top lane, and we have Iluna as the support in the top lane. And then obviously in the middle or the jungle, it's me. And our bottom lane is AXQ and Zoe. And I'm pretty sure you can open the leaderboard now and scroll down and you will see AXQ name there. So, he's a big grinder of the game, and I really appreciate him doing that, as well as every Rise member as well. And we have our substitute player. His name is Sal. He's probably the youngest in the team, and he actually lives quite far from us. So, unfortunately,
Mm,
he couldn't attend the ACL LAN event. Yeah. And lastly,
right.
of course, we have our very very wonderful manager here, Sanya.
Oh, we also Zell.
Yeah, I guess Zell is kind of the how do I say this? He's not really that much involved in Rice anymore because he's busy
Mm.
with his real life business. But yeah, he's still part of us, and he helped us quite a lot during the ACL journey as well.
I see. Okay. Actually, for the Indonesia Open, there was a video that you guys shared. I'm gonna play it now, and maybe afterwards you guys can explain what was actually kind of happening in the video as a like a finish up the introduction to your team. Okay, so I'm gonna play the video.
Kan, nama saya Muhammad Taikal Irawan, nickname saya Rai Zoe, bisa dipanggil Zoe. Saya kapten dari tim Rise. Asal saya dari Jakarta. Rise terbentuk pada bulan Desember 2021 dan saya masuknya itu pada bulan Januari 2022. Kunci kesuksesannya sih yang penting disiplin dalam berlatih, tetap bersemangat aja. AXQ mungkin, karena dia itu player kunci kami karena mungkin dia mainnya itu disiplin dan juga bisa dipercaya lah. Taktik khusus sih ada, tapi untuk semua tim sih ya sudah jelas lah. Dukung tim Rise di Grand Final Pokemon Unite.
Woo! I don't understand anything.
Okay. So basically, it's just media day bullshit. Like we are the best team in Indonesia. We practice the most. We will beat everyone. So you don't need to understand the details of what was said, right? But I guess what's cool is that was our first media day ever.
Right.
That was also like our first LAN event ever. So yeah, it was a pretty cool experience. And actually, Xenos made his own team's version of the media day. I'm not sure. Maybe you can show that at the end of the stream, right? But yeah. And another funny thing about our media day is that if you take a look at the video again, you will not see me there. Why? Because I got COVID on the 1st of
Oh
December,
no.
which was like a blessing in disguise, but
Oh.
also kind of sucked. Cause I had like 10 days of break from work, which I used to practice PU, and I don't need to go to work, etc. But also very timely that I recovered on the day of the ACL itself, so I could attend.
Ah, I
Yeah.
see.
Ray,
Wow,
would you like
okay.
to add anything to about the media day?
Oh, for the media day, oh my, it was kinda. Yeah, it was okay, but I think my team took too many takes. It was so stressful speaking on camera. Not gonna lie, bro. It was so stressful, bro. And there are like three crews. The three crews actually stare us down like in disappointment. I think like why it was so. Wait, can't you just talk properly? It's so hard. I guess
Yeah,
it's
it
like
takes
the
a
camera.
while. Yeah,
And
probably.
you need to
But
be more
now you're
confident.
perfectly fine. He's perfectly fine just speaking on his bed right now, so it's okay. You're getting there slowly.
He's in
Yes,
his
yes.
comfort zone. So.
Yeah.
I
All
need to
good.
be in bed to be like this, man.
Yeah, they need to go to your house and film you and your team there.
Yes, yes. It should be like that.
Okay. But I think that was a pretty good introduction. I think that was Zoe in the video as well. So we kind of get to see a little bit more of your team. But okay, we know that you guys play the game very seriously. I mean, you guys are the top Indonesian team. But the next question is something more lighthearted. Like, who do you think is the biggest troll in your team? And because you guys are the only two here, I'm gonna give you guys the chance to like speak for the whole entire team.
Oh my god, why this question, Artisan? If I'm being honest, I'm gonna have to answer myself. Okay, I'm the biggest troll in Rise, and I think you have prepared a clip to show everyone how much of a troll I can be in the biggest stage in the world.
All right. So, okay, we're going to showcase one of the video. It's from the Pokemon Winter Tournament 2023. It's the semifinals of day 1 between Rise New Gen and Unite Lamp. It's game 2. If you guys ever want to go and find this video, I'm going to play it right now and we can have a look at what actually happened or went down on that day.
This is very painful to watch, by the way.
It's
All
okay,
right.
guys. Close your
So
eyes.
Oh my god, look at that troll KFC chicken on the right side of the map. What is he doing? Look.
yeah,
Oh
and this
my
timing it is not ideal because it is the 2-minute mark. And I believe you guys did lose this round as well. So
And
quite
the match as
unfortunate.
well. Yeah.
But yes,
Not even close.
that's
Who the biggest
that
troll
was
is.
that was like, yeah, I guess Eeyore trolling. Not very sure what he was doing there on the map, but okay, if he's gonna vote himself to be the biggest troll on his team, based on that video, I'm gonna believe him. All right. But okay, other than trolling, who maybe in the team kind of tilts the most?
Ray, would you like to answer?
You know who's the biggest troll?
Biggest tilter in
Yeah, yeah. You're the
in your
biggest troll, right?
opinion.
The biggest troll is Eon, right? The biggest troll is also Eon.
Oh my god. Ray, I think you are going off script, Ray. You need to look at your PM, Ray. Oh my god. What is this? Stop
So
roasting me.
what does he do? What makes him tilt as
No,
compared to the rest?
he's not tilting. He's not tilting in the game, but I know how he feels.
Ah, yeah. I
I
mean, that's quite
understand how he
normal.
feels.
That's
We've been
probably quite
teammates for
normal.
like we've been teammates for like what 3 months, I think. So I know how he feels.
And I guess if it's like a competitive setting, there's obviously reasons to be like, angry or like not feeling it at some time. But as long as the team manages it very well, I think it's perfectly fine. And I mean, even if you tilt or whatever, you guys are still the top team in Indonesia right now, so that's still something pretty good about it.
I
All
Also,
guess.
I
right.
would like to add,
Oh yeah, go ahead, Ray.
like what I like about the Rice team is that everyone is very chill. Like
Yeah.
everyone is very chill. Like the tilt happens off screen, legit off
Yes.
screen. They don't tilt
Nice.
in the game.
And
That's
although I'm
really
the oldest player in the roster, but all of my teammates are very adult for their age, and yeah, even if deep down they're tilting or molding or whatever, they still try to stay calm and focus on the game and just be professional about it.
Right. Yeah, I think that's definitely very important, right? Because that's kind of what keeps the team together. And for like I guess international as well as like maybe regional events, that's kind of one of the things that kind of allows the team to kind of push through. If they're been there together with each other, then they know what each other are thinking and they're able to kind of like even in a bad situation turn things around as compared to a team that keeps performing and then they are not as familiar with each other. I mean that's kind of how Tundra kind of did it as well. Like your T-shirt is Tundra. Yeah, they were all together for the whole
I'm
entire year, and I think
rapping
that
the
showed.
boys, the TI.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
go.
Let's go. All right, and I guess okay. Now that we have a general understanding of you guys as a team, I just kind of want to touch a little bit of base on the recently completed Indonesian Open as well. From watching the videos that you guys played during the event, I think that you guys actually play multiple roles. I think, which I think is quite interesting because most people or in most teams, one person always takes one specific role. But then I think in the competition there was a mix of like Necro playing Memo and Azumarill, is that correct? And AXQ also playing A9 as well as Memo.
Okay, I can't really explain that, to be honest. That was formed way before I joined the team. I guess all I can say is that they're just that good. Because even me myself, I just play jungle, right? But of course, even in the jungle role, there's like many different types of Pokemons as well. Some are like backline, some are speedsters, etc.
Right.
So yeah, I guess they are just that good.
All right. And Zenos, do you have anything to say about that?
So like I know Nico for I think when he first joined Rice, and he's a very like let's say he likes to experiment a lot, and he can play a lot of heroes.
Mm.
Most people might say he's a one trick, but he's actually a very good player. If in the Nico case, but for AXQ and stuff, I think they're just really good, and they're able to like know the crooks and crannies of like each heroes and how they use it. They like to experiment a lot. I think that's why like they are comfortable with like multiple heroes, even if it's like for example, Exo plays Kramo, right? But he can also play Mine, which is like two
Yeah.
different heroes, right?
Right.
And Mamo and Sarina or Mamo and yeah, it's so different. But hey, Mamo and Azu, right? But
Yeah.
because Nico is just that good, he can do it. He can do it.
Yeah. And I guess being able to play like all of these different roles in some sense makes you able to adapt to them when when you're playing against them as well. So like uh I guess that kind of helped you guys be able to, kind of sweep through the Indonesian Open. So okay, my next question is specific to EO. I think you played mainly Cinderace and Gardevoir during the Indonesian Open. So I just wanted to kind of ask you, like, in which cases will you choose to pick a Cinderace, and in what kind of cases will you choose to pick like a Gardevoir?
Uh, I mean, obviously, I can't go into too much detail, right? Because unfortunately, those two heroes are still staple in the current patch. So I cannot explain my thought process on the Pokemon and where they fit and where they don't. But actually, I guess a little bit of tidbit. If you say that I play a lot of Cinderace and Gardevoir, I guess you are probably referring to my qualifier and group stage. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Because at that point it was still blind pick, because
Mm,
only the finals are played in draft pick, right?
right.
So and if you ask me why during the blind pick that I play those heroes, actually we did not really. We are still hiding some of our strats in the qualifier and group stage. So if you ask me why Guardi and Cinderace, I can say that those are not even the best heroes in that patch.
Okay,
And
that makes a lot of sense.
since it's no longer relevant, I guess I could spill some of the inside info. Is that during those patch, Dojo is very very broken, and I think in Indonesia there's only at that time. Okay, at that time, I'm not flaming anyone. I'm not roasting anyone. At that time, there's only two decent Dojo playing teams in Indonesia, which is Rice and KRT. So I guess by hiding Dojo, other teams will not pick it up and will not practice it, and which makes us,
Ah.
which gives us an easier path towards the championship during the final thing itself. And of course, Dev is not playing in the Asia Indo. I know how good it is, but yeah, stay away from Indonesia. Just leave the Indo journeys to me, Dev. Go away.
Dev actually came into chat just now to say hi.
Yeah, go away, Dev.
All right. And okay, I guess this question might be also a bit of sensitive information because you guys are going to join the Asia League next year as well, right? But I think the two staple Pokemon that you guys had in the Indonesian Open was also Sableye and Mamoswine. Was there any reasons for this? Or anything that you can spill at this point?
what we can sorry, what's the other Pokemon? Sableye and
I think it was Sableye and Mamoswine.
okay. What I can spell is that Sableye and Mamo again. It's not even our best comp yet. Yeah. So we'll see during the ACL. And of course, draft mode makes it much more interesting.
Hmm.
So even if we have we even though we have prepared something that is like the best in the patch, does not mean that we can always play it every
Hmm.
game, right? Because I'm pretty sure that in ACL all of the teams are very very good, and I hope not, but I would imagine that they will be able to adapt very quickly. And if they see that we are doing something really really good, let's say like Rice wins game one, what I'm afraid of is that during game two they will immediately change their drafting strategy and will not give us the same hero
Hmm.
again. So again, preparing one good com is not enough for draft mode.
Right.
Which is why even during the ACL Open, you see Rice playing a lot of Memos and Sableye when it's not even our best.
I see. I see. Wow, I actually thought it was because Sableye has been quite prominent, I think, in rank so far. Or at least that's what I've been seeing. Sableye has been like so annoying to deal with all the crowd control that it has. But maybe not. Okay, we will definitely be looking out to what you guys actually play during the ACL, and see what kind of strategies that you guys bring out. But if not, I think you guys touched on a very interesting point, right? The fact that there is now a draft mode, and that kind of adds an additional complexity to how Pokemon Unite has been played over the past year at least. So what are your thoughts about it happening in tournaments now?
Ray, I think you can go first.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. Sorry, can you repeat the question again? Just to be sure.
All right, so
Oh my
I'm
god! Hey,
asking
pay attention.
I'm asking what are your thoughts about like having bans in tournaments right now?
Oh, it's amazing. Now you cannot be one trick now. You need to be multiple tricks. You need to have all the tricks in the back, in the head. But like what I'm very excited is when now it's for tournaments only, right?
Right.
Imagine if it is band pick in rank.
Ah, yes.
Oh
Yeah.
my! Will it be fun?
I think that would be very good.
Yes. Well, aside from that, for tournaments, I think it's very good. It makes the competitive scene more alive,
Mm.
and it makes like a more diverse. Like you don't see more mirror matches anymore.
Yeah, I think in last year's Worlds we saw so much mirror matchup, especially I think in the March one where Duraludon just came out and every single team had Duraludon. It was like kind of boring to watch. But now with draft mode, at least there's something more interesting to see, right? How about you, Eo? What are your thoughts on draft mode?
Um, Personally, I'm the kind of person who just adapt to whatever the situation is, right? So previously, when the competition is blind pick, so be it. Then I just have to practice blind pick, right? And now that
Right,
the competition is draft mode, then I also need to learn draft mode also from zero, right? Because
right,
yeah, it's a new addition to the game. And whatever the changes that the Pokemon Company made to this game, how it affects the competitive scene, the tournament mode, whatever. We just have to adapt and learn again, I guess. Yeah.
hmm,
But for now, I think it's very interesting. I have a couple of feedbacks, like 20 seconds is too short, and the tournament mode is buggy. But of course, we can work around that by having admin that can immediately end the game, etc. And I guess it's fun to have a mode that is different from rank. So when
right.
you play rank, you go blind pick. You can play whatever Pokemon you want. You can try comms, but yeah, it's a whole different beast when it comes to tournament mode.
Right. Yeah, I definitely think it's much more interesting to see. I mean, right now it's only one ban, and there isn't like actually a draft phase, I think, because you have to still like once you have selected the bans, then after you just choose all the Pokemon. So I think I'm quite interested to see how this develops over the next year. Hopefully they make some changes here and there, because I think we've been trying out, at least in Singapore, we've been trying out competitions with a pick band phase with like 2 bands on each side, and I think that has been quite interesting. But yeah, we shall see how the Pokemon Company decides to kind of go about these two things. And yeah, okay. So like I guess the year is ending and there has been a lot of news about what's actually coming to Unite. Maybe actually even this coming week, like Comfy and Dragapult are releasing in Pokemon Unite soon. And I'm not sure if you guys have seen the video already, but do you guys have any thoughts or prediction about how good they will be once they are released?
Ray, go first.
Oh wait, let me check. I think I saw Comfy, but I haven't seen Dragapult. Let me wait for a second. But let me really I'm gonna share my thoughts on Comfy. Comfy is like Yumi on League of Legends, right? It's the Yumi. It's the cancer. Is it cancer? Wait.
Yes, yes. I'm shaking my
Yes.
head in disapproval.
Okay. Yes. I used to play LOL for like what 30 games, and then I was like, what the heck is this game? But then Mobile Legends, I think in Mobile Legends, it's like Angela, right? I think
Angela, right.
yeah, the girl that the one that plays is always girls. They want to get carried, legit. But I'm not saying that there's something wrong with that. There, there's something
It is.
something
It
wrong
is
with that.
wrong.
There.
It is wrong, Ray. What do you mean? It is wrong.
No. Let's be neutral. Let's be neutral. You're. I have a girlfriend. You don't have one. You should be a bit more.
Oh my God! Stop roasting me. The heck?
So
Tell your girlfriend to play normal support, bro.
no,
You don't
bro.
need to
No,
make
bro.
a girlfriend champ in every MOBA, okay?
Exactly, bro. Pick a diff. Look. What's wrong with Angela? Nothing's wrong. Nothing's wrong. I'm not gonna shot. We're gonna find some shots here. But you gotta say like one button. I hop into you and you will play, and then I will just press another button to like support
Oh
you.
my God! Tell your girlfriend to play Candy Crush, Ray, not MOBA.
My girlfriend,
Seriously.
my girlfriend plays Sum Sum, bro. bro. I'm not saying anything is wrong, bro. But like the comfy thing, I think it's good to have some variety. But I think it's way too copying another like MOBA. And also,
Mm.
from what I know, you can actually hop in 24/7. Hop in, hop out, hop in, hop out. You don't play the game, bro. You don't play the game. But if that's what you want, then go ahead. But I think depending on like how much it heals, how much it deals damage, I think it will be a like difference. It will be either meta or non meta. Still not sure. But is it a brain dead hero? Definitely, it's brain dead. It's brain dead.
Okay. Eo has been shaking his head for a while now. What about you? What are your thoughts on this Pokemon that might be coming out, as in will be coming out later soon? What do you think it will be like?
Okay. I have a question. Am I allowed to swear?
You can mildly swear.
Okay, I can mildly swear. Well noted. Okay, first of all, I have no thoughts on Dragapult. I think it's a cool Pokemon in the Pokemon mainline series, so I'm just excited for it to come here. And of course, after a certain amount of time, it will be tournament legal, and we have to practice and we have to learn the Pokemon, and that is fine. Secondly, let's talk about Comfy. Okay, uh, stop making okay, as Zeno said, stop making brain dead zero macro character, please. Okay, Yumi is a cancer to League of Legends. Angela, I'm not really into Mobile Legends, but yeah, just I don't want that in my MOBA. Okay, like Elder Ghost is fine. It's a support. It's a pocket heal, etc. You have a cool Unite move. Where you can manually activate the second part of your unit move. That's cool, right? You still need to learn the game, but why would you make a Pokemon that can go into another Pokemon and you don't have to move? You just press spam your buttons, etc. Okay, so I'm molding at the concept that they're making the Yumi version to PU, and I really hate it. But as a competitive player, if it's meta, then obviously Rice would very painfully need to study the hero and learn to play the hero. And yeah, so that's my thoughts on Comfy. I don't want it. I don't want it in my MOBA.
Okay, we shall see how good it is. I mean, I thought when Clefable came out, it was going to be quite OP. It seemed to be a very strong, hard support Pokemon, but hasn't really seen a lot of users. So maybe Comfy might seem very useful now, but then when it releases, it's not going to be that good. But we shall see. We shall see once it kind of comes out, right? Um, Okay, and then I guess the next thing is that, the Asia League is coming up. And what are your thoughts about this? Because now it's no longer just the teams from Indonesia, right? You guys are going against the best of the best in Asia. So what are your current thoughts about that?
I think we're just gonna try our best in ACL. We're gonna prepare as much as we can. Try to give a good performance. Be a good representative for our country, and obviously we try to qualify as far as we can to the furthest stage as much as we can. I'm not so sure about the tournament format. I leave it to my manager. But I think there's like 2 or 3 stages, and the final one will be land in Kuala Lumpur. Excited to be there. If we don't reach there, it's also fine for us. We have many more tournaments to prepare, like the WCS,
Mm-hmm.
right? And of course, we are not looking at the money. We are only looking at yeah, basically we're looking at competitive experience, right? We want to show the world that we are very good. We want to win everything at the biggest stage, and ACL is one of that stage, right?
Right.
And yeah, we just try to give our best. And unfortunately, Rice does not qualify to the winter tournament, so we only have ACL as well as our WCS qualification. Yeah, I guess that's how I feel ACL.
All right. And how about you, Zenos, as the manager? What are your current thoughts about the
Uh,
ACL or the WCS that's coming up?
I believe that Rice team with enough preparations can take on ACL. Will be a strong contender in ACL. But most importantly, I think we are currently like doing our best to prepare everything that needs to be prepared. And if we go to KL later, I'll be there. I'll help them get some good food and get some good rest.
All right. Yeah. I think it makes a lot of sense for teams to have a team manager, right? Because if not, like they have to play the game, they have to manage all of these things, and it's just a little bit too hard sometimes. But yeah, I think that was a pretty good amount of information. Is there any team that you guys are excited to face in the ACL?
Well, not really. I mean, I hope that we will be facing bad teams, right? But the matter of the fact is that everyone is so good, and we have to treat every team with respect. Especially our group. It's a very difficult group, I would
Right.
say. I could argue that it's, if not the hardest group, it would be the second hardest group. But of course, if someone said that our group is the easiest, I can also agree with that. There's a case to be made that every
Mm,
group is the hardest there is in ACL.
right.
So yeah, not really looking forward to facing anyone, because I want to win. I don't want to, like, I don't have sentiment like, oh, so I'm a big fan, I want to fight you. No, I want to win, right? So
Right.
yeah, I hope that every team in our group will choke when they face us, and we will play well, so that we can, by some chance, secure the top 2 spot to qualify to next phase.
All right. And Zeno, is there any team that you're looking out for the ACL or like keeping your eyes on?
Oh, we're looking at everyone. My eyes are on
Okay.
every team. Every team. Yeah, because we need to know every team, right? Either way, so
That's
I
true. That's
don't think
true.
there's a single easy matchup in the ACL.
Yeah.
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 Or maybe Rice is the easy one, right? From the other team's point of view, we don't know. But from our point of view, everything will be a difficult match.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, all the best for the ACL that's upcoming. Solo Unite is saying that's a very respectable way of looking at things, and Al Roy is also saying best of luck to you guys. So yeah, I think it sounds like you guys have a very exciting future ahead of you guys. I think personally, I'm quite interested to see how you guys take the ACL as well as the WCS that's coming up in February. I think yeah, I mean I've fought you guys on rank before. Don't really want to do that, but yes, and yeah, you guys. Okay, so I guess I'm looking at the questions and answers now. There isn't any questions. So if anyone in chat does have any questions that you want to ask Eo or Zenos here, you guys can actually head down to Slido and then put in your questions. And then once I kind of review it, we can actually ask them as well. Yeah, but yes, maybe now, do you guys want to do any shout out for your team or anything that you want to let anyone who's kind of watching this podcast know about you guys, if you guys are looking for an organization or just want to taunt the other teams a little bit here? Yeah, you guys can use this time to do it now.
No, we don't want to taunt anything. We are scared. We are scared, bro. Come on. Everything will be very,
No,
very
no, no.
good.
We're not scared. We're respectable.
Yeah. All right. And
Okay.
Alroy, yeah, okay, maybe you can continue first.
Yeah, I guess a couple of shout outs. First of all, I would like to shout out all of the Rice members and Rice family, even including the people who are no longer actively in Rice but still helping us. Zoe, Iluna, Necro, AXQ, Cell, as well as Zell. And we have a couple of people helping with Rice as well, with our finance, with our design, etc. Shout out to all of you. Uh, and especially my very wonderful manager here. Thank you so much for everything you have done to help Rice. Other than that, we would like to shout out the PUID community, which goes by PKMN-ID, as well as the three head admins in PKMN-ID, Leodite, Ryu Hasegi, and Om Bima. Thank you for keeping the community alive, because without the community, I would not be in Rise, because I trialed in Rise through the public server, the public text channel. So it wasn't like a secret DM or anything. No, Rise said looking for one jungle. I said, yeah, looking for team, and that's how I got in. And lastly, I guess shout out to all of the Rise friends from all over the world outside of Indonesia who help us prepare for ACL Indo Open. Hopefully, we will continue helping each other for the ACL as well, which I would not name. Ray, would you like to add anything?
No, no. Yeah, you should plug in your Twitter and.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just reminding. I'm being a good manager. I remind him.
Yeah. So my Twitter is eorpu, and my Instagram is Judah Pangabean, which is my real name. If you would like to follow to see what I've been doing, which mostly is just clowning in real life, you can follow my Instagram. And if you would like to see updates about Rise tournaments, etc., you can follow my Twitter.
All right. And okay, anything else to add, Zenos?
I think from my side, definitely thank you so much for like shout out to the people in Rise that already like helped me to get into the manager thing, and also like a special mention to like the previous Rise members, which actually make me able to compete at this level before. Rise Alpha, shout out to members of Rise Alpha, and also like RVG Rohan and stuff. Maybe that's a thing. Yeah. And aside from that, you already shout out everyone. So
All right. And we actually do have one question in the Q&A. I think I'll ask you guys this, and maybe I'll close this podcast off soon. The question is, I think for both of you guys, what Pokemon concept are you guys looking forward to in Pokemon Unite?
Wait, sorry, I didn't get the question.
pardon? Yeah.
I guess they want to know what Pokemon you kind of want to see in Unite, and what kind of moves do you want it to have as well.
Oh yes. Yes. Can I start?
Yeah. Go
Yeah.
ahead. I need time to think.
Yeah. I think for me, I'd like to have like so this goes way back from my first game on Pokemon. So like, do you know Pokemon Diamond and Pearl? You guys
Mhm.
know? Yeah, Pokemon Diamond and Pearl has like one starter, which is Startwig. He is my favorite starter from that generation. I love to see either Turtwig or like the monkey guy. What's the monkey? Forgot.
Roki?
Invernate.
Oh, Infernate.
Either
Okay.
Torterra or Invernate. For Torterra, I believe it should be like Earthquake and Frenzy Plants. That would be crazy. Earthquake, Frenzy Plants, and
Ah,
also
yeah.
Mega Drain, Giga Drain. And then for Cinder Ace, for Invernate, it should be like those punch, like 4 elemental punch. And then for the
Oh.
ultimate, it should be like Flare Blitz.
Oh,
Imagine.
wow. Okay.
Oh yeah, by the way, Artisan, I forgot to shout out my previous team. Can I shout out now?
Sure. You can shout out
I
now.
forgot. I actually forgot my previous. I should shout out. I think special thanks to my previous team in ACL. Without them, I wouldn't be here. YTTA. You guys know who you are. Okay, that's it.
All right. And
Your
how about you, Io?
I'm trying to think of my favorite Pokemon from childhood or whatever, but I can't think of anything. So I guess for now, I guess what Pokemon I would like added to Unite would be Fuecoco, which is from the latest gen, the fire starter for Gen 9.
Ah, right.
Because the first evolution is so cute, right? It's a
Yes, I love it.
dinosaur. I guess I would like it to be added to Pokemon Unite.
All right. And yeah, I guess if anyone from the Unite team is here, you guys have heard it from Zenos as well as Eo that they want to see these Pokemon come into Unite. So please make it come true. Maybe 2023 is when we'll see them all kind of come through in Unite, and then that they'll bring more people in to play Unite as well. Okay, but I guess we have no other Q&A questions. So I guess I have one last not so serious question, right? Okay, so you guys have seen me play. Do you think I can join competitive?
Okay, Artisan. I saw you playing top lane carry on your stream. Top lane carry is for degen males who are trying, bunch of tryhards. They want to look cool. They want to carry their team. I don't think it's the perfect role if you want to go competitive. Let me shout out. Okay, in the chat box, there's Bahamus VGC. He used to play offlane in Indonesia. There's Uncle Solo. He's a dirty player. Okay, he's a dishonest player. Don't trust him. There's Dev. There's also Necro, who is a biggest
Right.
grinder in Rise, and he's still not even like the best. It's so difficult to be the best top lane carry player. So, Artisan, my advice for you is if you want to go competitive, don't go offlane. It's a scary place. Don't touch it with a 10-meter pole. Stay away from there.
All right. All right. I get that, and okay. Thank you all so much for being here, Eo, as well as Zeno Karas. I think we had a really good chat. We got to know you guys a little bit more, and we're gonna go play some games later. Hopefully not queue into Rise, but we will see you guys soon. And once again, this is a podcast powered by OKC, which is Oklahoma Charge. They are a North American esports organization that aims to bring a unique and innovative culture with the teams and content that they produce. Make sure to drop by their community Discord server and take charge. Yeah, and we will see you guys soon. Bye bye.